Okie dokie. Well, let's review again, because I'm not a teacher, but I want to be a teacher, and every good teacher knows that when you spend time away from one lesson, it's good to come back to the next one, reviewing the first thing you learned. Either that, or it just, uses up some time and cuts out a good chunk of planning for the lesson plan, because all you gotta do is say, hey, let's review, and that'll keep you good for 5-10 minutes of class. And if you have a class that lasts 45-50 minutes, that's a good 1/9 or 1/10 of your class. 10% of anything is a decent amount. Well, maybe not decent, at least respectable. But yes, I ramble, and now I'm done. So, review. What is this piece called? It's on the opposite side. I thought I'd, review with purple for now. And, yeah. Avoiding a second ramble. This piece is called The Pawn. How does the pawn move on its first turn? How can the pawn move on its first turn? It can move out 2, or just 1. What are the advantages of moving out just 1? It can be protected by another pawn. And also, it can let out... Oops, that's not... yeah. It can also let out pieces. This is how you would do what I showed you in the last video on this side. Now, if you watch that carefully, you probably notice that I castled slightly differently. Because, actually, I don't think I did. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright. What's this piece called? It's the rook. Good job. How does the rook move and attack? Up and down, and side to side. Nice. What am I gonna do if you don't appreciate my taking it nice and slow? Just kidding. Let's go to the next piece. The next piece here would be the knight. Also known as my high school mascot. CCHS rocked for me, by the way. Alright, so, the knight moves in an L. It can go like this. It can go like this. Or, like this. Or if it's on this base, it can go like that. The knight moves in a very interesting way. It's sometimes hard to keep track. I've seen people try to attack pieces like this, and I've seen people who didn't know that the knight can jump over other pieces, thinking that they were safe, like this. And then, the knight moves in the L, jumps over that pawn, who's like, WTF, man, and he takes the knight. And that poor guy's like, I should have realized he can move the same way I do. And now he's rotten in the dungeon. Unless one of the pawns, brave little guy, defeats other guys that are in his way and turns back into the knight. That's called a promotion, by the way. I forgot to mention that in the first video. If a pawn makes it from there to here, back row, it's called a promotion. This video is super silly, and I apologize for that. I don't really have an explanation other than, being able to win. And it's Friday. Yeah. So I hope that helped. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the review in the next video will help you out.